Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hy-Vee Today. This is Tony Tone. It's good to be here. Hard to believe that we took a couple days off and had a 4th of July, and in that process, I lost my goatee. So if you've seen it, please return it to 2400 2nd Avenue, Muscatine. That's the store address. I don't know what happened, but it's gone. I can't even look at myself. Tony Babyface Edmonds over here. So, yeah, I hope you had a great holiday. We had a nice break, but it wasn't really a break because there was a lot going on, and we're going to talk more about that towards the end of the show. But it is good to be here, back with you. It was weird being here last Wednesday the 4th for a little bit and then Thursday the 5th and not having the show. This part of the store was very quiet, and I kind of felt like a lost puppy walking around like, where's my show and my friends at? I don't know. But nevertheless, it happened. It's behind us, and ahead of us, only fun guests to come. And this week in particular shaped up nicely. Really excited about the folks we're going to talk to and over the next several weeks. So I feel good. If you're here, we're ready. And like I said, I'm going to kind of go back over some things that took place towards the second half of the show today because I want to touch on quite a few things. So hang tight for that. We're going to get down to business, though. Down to business. Our first guest is with us from the Muscatine County Fair Board. Brian McKillop is here for his first appearance because the 2018 Muscatine County Fair is coming up starting July 18th. Brian, did I get the start date right? Is it the 18th?
Yep, you got it right.
It's good to see you, pal.
You as well.
How many years have you been connected with the Muscatine County Fair?
5 years.
Okay. It seems longer, Brian.
It seems longer. Get a little grayer, a little less hair, more wrinkles, but you're exactly right.
So July 18th through the 22nd. For people watching that, I don't know how you couldn't know where the Muscatine County Fair takes place, but it's in beautiful West Liberty, Iowa. A short drive from where we are sitting right here in Muscatine. The fairgrounds, Brian, I mean, over the last 5 years that you've been connected to the Fair Board, the improvements, I mean, it just keeps getting better out there, right?
That is correct. All the historical preservations that have been done at the fairgrounds, we've done the exhibit halls, the swine barn, the arts museum. It's just endless on the amount of work and effort that's went on with all the volunteers and the donors and support from the community.
It's super impressive, especially we talk about a lot on this show, the businesses throughout Muscatine County and how they support various efforts. And I know that a lot of them have been with you, wanting to be involved with improving the fair because, you never want to have a year without the fair. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
You've certainly had weather over the years. It seems like there's always a day of rain or severe weather, but you don't want to have something happen catastrophically where there's just not a fair. People look forward to the Muscatine County Fair.
You're absolutely right. And the bad part about it, it's Iowa. There's always going to be heat too. You got our corn now that's 9-10 foot tall, all that moisture going out. Last year that didn't stop the individuals that wanted to come see William Michael Morgan. We had a tornado that was outside of West Liberty that evening, if you remember. And I thought it was just going to be a complete catastrophe. And there was water halfway up to the stage.
Yeah.
And after it all settled, we worked with the production group, the performers, and we still had the show. And there was individuals lined up outside the gate with all their little floaties on and stuff to go playing around. So you make it what it is and deal with it. Roll with the punches.
We have the website pulled up, muscatinecountyfair.com. You can see the dates right there. I love the theme, Brian. Let's keep it right there for a second. Summer nights and carnival lights. There is not a better way, in my opinion, and I don't know if that's your theme. If it is, take the credit.
No, it's not.
No? Okay.
That's not my theme. That's more of a board decision on that. But I will take some credit with the help with my daughter, Elizabeth, on the poster. And
the poster's super fun.
We work together on that every year, and it's kind of something we all each look forward to.
Look at how great that looks. So let's go back to the poster for a second. Summer nights and carnival lights. I mean, that just encompasses everything that is the Muscatine County Fair. So if we start with Wednesday, July 18th, I'm so excited. Brian, you don't know how much of a wrestling fan I am. Impact Pro Wrestling at the fair. correct me if I'm wrong. Have you not had wrestling at the fair for a while?
We have not had wrestling at the fair.
Yes.
So this is something that's going to be a lot different, and we have a local favorite. Some of you probably have heard of the Latin Thunder.
Yes.
Juan Forno here in Muscatine. So,
wait a minute. Latin Thunder has a real name?
Oh, yeah. Geez, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, boy. Great. Now Latin Thunder is going to show up at the store looking for me. No, Juan is great. So Latin Thunder will be participating during Impact Pro Wrestling at the fair. Now, Brian, is that going to be a grandstand show?
That is going to be a grandstand show
in the infield.
Yep, grandstand's
Oh
going to be right on the track. That we're mixing it up this year for a lot of different reasons to try to reach a different group of people.
Sure.
Well.
Well, wrestling is fun because the people that participate in it are so dedicated to it. They put on a great show, and you can drink beer while you're watching it.
Beer.
So,
it's going to be great fun for
the
all
whole
ages.
family. Yes,
all ages,
and who doesn't? And listen, you try to go to some of these professional shows, and there's so much money.
Oh, yes.
Right? And these guys, I mean, Latin Thunder is a great example. And all the other, I think people would be surprised with the amount of people that are into wrestling across Muscatine.
You made
County.
a great point on the cost for everything. So if you figure it out, you have 5 days, 5 nights of entertainment. You can buy one fun pass that's going to get you into each one of those.
Cool.
So, I mean, if you go to more than 2 events, you're going to more than pay for it.
Absolutely. Can we talk about the cost on that? We have some numbers we can share.
Yeah, so we have the adult fun passes right now. If you would have bought them earlier, they're less expensive, of course. But right now, you got adult fun passes for $30.
Okay.
And you have kids 5 to 15, which are $15. And after July 9th, it'll go up a little bit.
So this right here, since I'm an adult, even though a lot of times I don't feel like it, this is all I need.
That's all you need. That includes your grandstand events and your parking.
This includes parking as well?
That includes parking as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. And then those are accurate prices on the screen?
That is correct.
Okay. And we're going to give these 2 wristbands away later in the show, so stay tuned, as they say in the business, Brian. Can we go back to the poster again? Because I kind of want to stair-step through this. It's not all about the entertainment, and we're going to get to the other end of the fair, perhaps the more important side as far as the agricultural effect. But let's zoom out a little bit. Thursday, FMX Dirt Bikes. So that's a show, Brian, they're going to come in, they're going to build ramps, motorcycles flying through the air.
There's some stunt riding and so forth. That is correct.
That's super cool.
That'll be fun.
Friday, July 20th, the ECIPA tractor pull. If you've never seen a tractor pull, just picture in your mind, it's loud, it smells. I don't know what the smell is. Is it gas? You know what I mean? Is it the exhaust? What are you smelling?
You got billowing black smoke that's going to come up from the ones that are screaming down the track. This year, we went with a different vendor, and you're going to have a lot of different classes, and it's going to go quicker. And we have these modified semis, too, tractors that are going to race down the track as well.
Modified semi going down the track.
It's actually it's a tractor, but they call it a semi.
Okay.
So.
I promise you it'll be entertaining. And then Adam Sanders. So this is country music at the fair. I sent Ryan the website link to Adam Sanders. On his website, Ryan, when you click that, there's a spot that says music. So we'll click on that, and then I'll shut up for a second because you can actually hear one of his songs. This is called Overdid It at the Muscatine County Fair. Let's take a listen.
Girl, I knew that you were fire, but you're gonna turn the flame up. Pick this boy's world around, chase a damn game up. Touches like a shotgun, kisses like a bullet. Get your finger on the trigger.
So that's Adam Sanders. Brian, it seems like it was important to you to bring music back to the Muscatine County Fair, and it started several years ago. Well, did it start when you got there?
Yes, you were the MC on that, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think it was.
We had Granger Smith.
Granger Smith.
Yes.
Oh, Granger Smith and his alter ego.
Oh, that was
a
Earl
blast.
Dibbles
Earl
Jr.
Dibbles.
I mean, the crowd and the people that we brought into that, just the energy there was incredible. And
super
cool. Following the next year, we had John Party, which he just shot right up to the top, along with Buddy Brown.
And you called the party. I mean, you formed a party, but then with that John Party guy, you told me, I think this guy is right on the cusp. And Like within
Yeah.
2 weeks after the Muscatine County Fair,
Yeah.
he had exploded.
He blew up, and he was #1 on the charts.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
He just took off. So last year, William Michael Morgan, who was the tallest musician I'd ever met, very tall, nice, young, talented cat, and then this Adam Sanders.
Yep.
So you keep finding these, and if it's direct from Nashville or whatever, they're doing it right. So there's Adam Sanders, young-looking guy, got a good sounding, soon-to-be hit song if it's not a hit already, and then you'll see him in West Liberty at the Muscatine County Fair, and then the next time you see him will probably be on CMT or at one of the award shows. I mean, that's how it's gone.
Oh, absolutely.
That's Saturday night, right? Or is that Friday?
That is Saturday, the
Saturday night,
21st.
okay.
That's correct.
So keep that in mind if you, again, I would tell you to just get the wristbands for the whole week so you don't miss anything. But if you're interested in just the music portion, so if they just wanted to come, for whatever reason, Brian, if they just wanted to come see Adam Sanders, how much would that cost to get?
So you're going to pay $6 at the gate plus
Okay.
$15 for the show. So by far, you're better off to get the wristband.
Great value. And then, of course, the Demolition Derby and trailer races.
I think
on
that's
Sunday.
a fan favorite all the way around. Who doesn't like destruction?
Right.
And they don't have to clean it up. We clean it up afterwards, so you get to watch the
Yes.
destruction and go home. So the demo derby, it starts at 11 a.m. Then you have our trailer races afterwards. And
Go to church and then go to the demo derby and and trailer races are great because people just show up and they have the most random stuff on a trailer.
Yes,
You could have an old jet ski on a trailer.
We never know what's going to be
Right.
there, so that's the funnest part. You're exactly right.
Okay, so now we have to get into, for sure, the emphasis on ag and all the ways that the future leaders in the ag industry are at the Muscatine County Fair. There is, I mean, literally, I would say, 70% of the fairgrounds or more dedicated to different
That's-
barns and spaces for
that's-
showing the animals.
You're exactly right. That's one thing that we can't
Mm-hmm.
forget. All the time that the youth put into
Mm-hmm.
this and the learnings that go along with that. I mean, if it wasn't for the interest in that the support that we get from the Muscatine FFA and along with the West Liberty FFA,
Sure.
these individuals pour their heart and soul into this year-round to come up for this one event. And then also, they may move on to the Iowa State Fair as well.
Sure. Keep scrolling through those photos. You'll get to some ag pictures from last year's
there's
fair.
The Chili Run.
Right, I was gonna
That's
say.
another event we have.
Right. So people need to understand that we talk about the Muscatine County Fair July 18th through the 22nd, but you have different events throughout the course of the year.
Oh.
You had Adam Cunningham from The Voice do a concert. So there's different fundraisers to help the fair. People
Yep.
will have weddings and parties and events on the grounds.
Yes, and all those
Mm-hmm.
buildings and the grounds are available for rent to the public.
So keep that in mind if you're looking for some space.
Something new we're going to... Oh, there we go. For some
mean,
of the kids working with their...
It's hot.
hogs in the swine
kids are
barn. there
there for a long time, and they're so smart. I mean, I've always felt dumb.
Lifelong lessons they learn.
Oh.
Every one of them.
And selfishly, I learned a lot from them.
Yes.
I feel like the 4-H and FFA kids taught me, there's a great picture, taught me so much about not only like how these animals and the projects that they do and showing them and raising them and grooming them and taking them to the fair, but also just how, I mean, you think about how, if you try and stereotype like a high school student, these kids, they're not in that stereotype. I mean, just that right there. So you got a couple 100-pound swine that you're controlling to walk around a show ring.
You would not believe the discipline that these animals have after. It doesn't happen overnight. These youth, these kids work with these hogs from the spring on up to the fair.
Yeah, they're there. I mean, that for a lot of them, their families, they'll set up shop and they'll camp out, and they're there every day.
You're right. They all look forward to it. They have a big event. They have their cooler and all their snacks, and I don't think they leave. And they stay there for the whole entire fair.
So yeah, that is
it's for all ages.
Yeah, and I'll say this: like if if your experience at the Muscatine County Fair is you park, you come in, you go on the carnival rides, you grab some food, and then you go into the grandstands, that's fantastic. But if you just take about a 2 to 4 minute walk past the grandstands, Brian, all of a sudden you'll be immersed in this world of 4-H, FFA, just things like the machine shed and all the.
We have the Heritage Hall where you said you have all the antique pumps and motors that are going on there. We have a log sawmill there. One of the favorites that goes around is the steam engine that actually powers the log mill as it's there.
Watching those guys run the log mill, I
incredible.
don't want any part of that. Yeah, it is incredible.
That blade is as big as me, so
I don't want any part of that. I can just stand back and appreciate the fact that
those are all volunteers that come to the fair.
It's super cool. So you've been connected to the fair for 5 years, been going probably longer than that.
A long time.
So the obvious question is, do you have a favorite fair food, Brian McKillop? Is it possible at this point to know that every year you're excited to see either whether it's a vendor or something the fair does?
All a friend on the board, I'm going to call him out too, Jason Wurtzbogger, got me into eating fried pickles.
Fried pickles.
You got to have some fried pickles. That's the only time I think I eat them is at the fairgrounds. It's just
do a little ranch with the fried pickles?
A little ranch, a little bit of hot sauce maybe.
I was excited a couple years ago when I found where the it was West Liberty Rotary, and then I can't remember if it was FFA or a group of people. Anyways, they were selling corn dogs for like $1, and I got really excited about that. And then they had those Yodi bars or whatever from Kelowna that are, I don't know if I said it right, but those are so good as well. And another thing that I should mention is all the 4-H and FFA exhibits that the kids do that are on display. And if you, by the way, because it is going to be hot at the fair, it always is. If you're looking for a break from the heat, the one spot that's AC, and it was almost cold last year.
The floor hall must be.
Yes. Oh, it was brisk in there. But then seeing all the projects that would advance to the state fair.
Well, you have two places. You got the activity center where
there you go.
All the arts and crafts are going to be.
Yes, that's what I meant.
saying.
Activity center and then floral hall is relatively new, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That is a good spot. I'm just letting you know if you're there.
And it's not too late to enter your your crafts.
Okay.
And, you got antiques you can be showing. You can be showing any of your favorite vegetables and fruits that you've grown in your garden. Display those as well. Something new that we're also bringing on is on Thursday during the fair, we're going to be having a bluegrass band right there off the little gazebo there by the floral hall and the exhibit hall.
Good idea.
And we're going to have Arden Creek is going to be coming, and so you're going to have an opportunity to sample some of the wines from a local vineyard here.
I've sampled several of those myself. That's good stuff. We love Arden Creek.
Yes.
So great big grounds and entertainment. So you can pay to get in, and certainly the Midway will be rocking. Wristband Day is always popular with kids. I mean, I have a 6- and 3-year-old, so they can't wait to check out that. But you guys, the Fair Board is certainly aware of the fact that you want to have things going on so that it's not just about the grandstand shows.
Right. So, I mean, you'll have something daily for the kids. You're going to have Charlie the Clown and the Magicians. You're going to have the Log Hogger Chainsaw, which he's there the entire fair carving up all of the logs that are sold in between the demo derby and the trailer races. The baby contest in the grove is going to go on. You're going to have the Queen contest, which is big. You're getting all the youth involved with that as well. Of course, the Bill Riley talent shows on Sunday.
Sure.
Bring your favorite talent with you. You're continually having bingo, though, too.
It's bingo all the time.
It's kind of crazy, bingo,
right.
the amount of people and the prizes that people win.
If you like playing bingo,
it's a place to go. You can kind of get away from everything else at the fair and just kind of hang out.
You could get a giant funnel cake, and by the way, not just a regular funnel cake,
a giant one, yeah.
Like the red velvet funnel cake. Did you ever have one of
Lots of powdered sugar on it.
That's the sign of a look at Betsy. She's so hungry right now, Brian.
Well, smelling all the baked goods here in the back, that doesn't help it.
But there's just something about one of those fresh lemonades that they make, right? Yes. You get a fresh lemonade, and then you're either getting a giant corn dog. Some of them are like this big.
Fried pickle. You got to have
fried pickle. That's what you're saying, though, huh?
Yeah.
It's more of the savory. It's more of the savory, and I'm trying to get away from the sweet on this goofy diet that I'm on. I know that pickles are on the diet that I'm on. Now, what if you fry them? I'm going to just say it's fine.
Well, I got something there for you, too. There's going to be a sweet corn eating contest as well. So
Boy.
how's that fall into the diet?
I think it falls into the fact that it's a lot of fun. And is that a picture from the Muscatine County Fair from a long time ago?
That is. That's
Wow.
actually, I think, one that we use. It's in the background of our poster. Kind of
Holy
overlaid it.
moly. I just love seeing... Go back to that for a second, gentlemen. I like pictures like that because assume that it's 95 degrees and people are dressed to the nines, right?
Yes.
I mean, I don't even know if they had deodorant back then. I just can't... and I'm not being mean, but think about how, like, wool and their... They ain't got no breathable technology back then.
It's one of those events where you go and you see people that live down the road, but you don't see them all year long until you go to the fair. And
there are friends that you
Yes.
make that you will see at the fair.
that is correct.
And then you don't know what happens to them until the following July. You're like, oh, that's right. There you are.
Yep.
And for me, at least, in my involvement over the last 5 years, it was talking to a lot of the 4-H and FFA kids. And then the next thing you know, they're like, hey, man, how's it going? And you're like, you were just what? You're grown up now?
It doesn't get any easier, but it is a blessing to be
Yes.
able to see how these kids have grown up. You watch them grow up and how they participate in all these events with the fair, and then become young adults and go
Yep.
out into the real world. You can really see that skill set with them.
Well, and I bet, again, I don't want to assume, but there's probably a couple of fair board members that might be on the younger side. I don't know, but that's something else, right?
What are you trying to say?
Nothing, Brian. You're
Okay.
very youthful. Okay, let the record state. But right, to see that progression from
Yeah.
showing animals at the fair, high school, college, and then or high school, get a job, and then wanting to be connected to the fair board. Is the board, like, how does that work? How long are you on the board, or are there any
So
openings? I don't imagine
You
there
can be
are.
a lifer on the
Okay.
on the board as a board member, but then you can go on and be onto an advisory board after so
Okay.
many years. You can go on to the executive board as well.
Wow.
So we have a large board, and it's a working board. It's not going there and just for
Right.
meetings and so forth. We're the individuals that help organize and run the fair, and we'll do it all. It doesn't matter what happens at the fair. We're there to make it the best possible experience for you, the fairgoers.
And there is so much to see and do, and we're looking at just some great pictures from over the years. Muscatine County Fair in West Liberty, July 18th through the 22nd. And I'll tell you this right now, if you're watching us on Facebook and you want to win so what's the value on these 2 adult wristbands? Is it $60?
Yes, it is.
Whoa! I didn't even know you were going to do this, so this is very exciting. You want a chance to win these 2 wristbands, just comment with the hashtag Muscatine County Fair. Or if you're watching us on MPW Cable on the rebroadcast, get on Facebook or whatever you want to do to get in on this drawing. Just throw a hashtag Muscatine County Fair, and we'll pick a winner and set you up. The website is super easy to navigate. You can also see the prices there. Ryan, can we just go to the main web page again? Web page. What am I, from the 90s? The main website. So muscatinecountyfair.com.
So if you scroll up, you can go to the fair schedule is on there.
Okay.
So it's a great tool to be able to go and see all the different events, the timing that the fair
Perfect.
has to have. Go to the fair schedule. There you go.
Yeah, let's click on that. Oh, wow, you've got it all broken down, Brian.
So it's
Holy
broken down,
moly.
starting at first thing in the morning, all the different shows that are going to be out there. I love watching the kiddie tractor pull as well.
Those are a blast.
Those kids are a lot of fun. Pet shows. There's something there for everyone.
Yeah, and I'll say this. If you need any judges for things like baked goods or pie judging, Brian Broderson would love to do it on behalf of the show. He knows his way.
I'm with him with the pie tasting.
Yeah.
We can never have enough, or I should
You have
say,
too many volunteers
Yeah, we have
for
too
that.
many volunteers.
Like, we need somebody to judge the dog show. I'm here for the baked goods.
I'm doing the dog show.
Are you really?
I don't judge it. I'll just
Okay.
help out.
I was gonna say, I don't know how. Like, my dog is a year old, and he will not be in the dog show. He will not. I mean, unless there's like a dogs that don't listen dog show. Have you thought about doing that?
Oh, we could.
Yeah, like if he gets off his leash,
We're
he's
always
just
looking
gone.
for volunteers to help out with stuff like that.
Okay,
So,
I could create the My Dog Doesn't Listen dog show.
mine would be there too.
Really?
So, hey,
Hey, we'd be neck
I already
and
got 2 dogs.
Let's go back to that schedule just again. Muscatine County Fair. Click on Fair Schedule, and like Brian says, you can literally see everything that's going on. Wristband Day for the kids. Can't stress it enough. It's so great to have that. But then also take the kids past Midway and take them into the 4-H area and just ask questions. If you're like me and you walk around and just thinking like, I don't even know what I'm looking at, just ask, because people will answer you.
And folks, if you want to get out there and see what the kids are doing with their livestock, make sure you're out there earlier in the fair
Yes.
week. Don't wait till Sunday afternoon or Saturday to do that. Make sure you're doing that, Wednesday through Friday to get that done.
Parade. Are we doing the parade this year?
Absolutely.
And what is the date on the parade? I
So
would
we
be
had that
remiss.
up on the schedule as well.
Okay.
It's Sunday. It's always the Sunday before the fair.
Okay. Is that this Sunday? The
That-
15th?
that is going to be next Sunday.
Next Sunday? Wait.
Let me correct myself. You're right.
This
Yeah,
Sunday, the
I take a
15th?
week off work. I forget what day it is.
I don't even know if I have shoes on right now. So this Sunday, the 15th, that's right? I'm not
Yes.
in an alternate reality. Everybody,
You're
but
right.
Betsy doesn't even know what day
Our
it is.
fair
Betsy,
starts
it's Monday.
the 18th
Hello.
on Wednesday.
So this Sunday, the parade through West Liberty.
Yes.
I feel like that's a parade that everybody watching should go to. So check that out. And I love that there is a countdown. Yes.
There we go.
Oh, it's even counting down the seconds.
So we don't need
moly.
to know what date it is. We just gotta watch that.
Here's what I know. Parade on Sunday. Things will kick off on the 18th, and you need to be there. And again, jump on the Facebook stream for a chance to win these. Brian McKillop, it's great to see you, buddy.
Hey, you as
Thanks
well.
for coming
Always
on.
is.
Have a great time. And I'll definitely, I think I'd have to, I've been on a diet since June 4th. I've lost 36 pounds. I haven't cheated on the diet once.
Good for
But
you.
my God, if I could turn down a funnel cake and a lemonade at a fair, how could I do that?
There's got to be a splurge time, isn't there?
Well, I think the whole week at the fair.
Yeah.
Forget this diet. I mean, literally, is there anybody on the show right now that doesn't love a funnel cake? There's nothing better. The powdered sugar just goes everywhere.
Oh, I agree.
Here's $1 million idea, a way to not
I
get
see people
powdered
walking
sugar.
out the gate with funnel cake. They come to the fair just to get funnel cake.
Yeah, and
My
I'm
wife
telling
being
you.
one of them.
Yeah,
so.
and like red velvet funnel cake. That's a thing. And look at poor Betsy. And they'll put ice cream on top of the funnel cake.
I can hear everybody's bellies growling.
That's
now.
right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what. And apparently fried pickles. That's the thing.
Fried pickles.
And also, by the way, real quick, there are great vendors at the fair, but the fair board also operates like they sell a lot of, beverages and
You're going to have all kinds
Yeah.
of vendors there selling any kind of food that you want, and like you said, the midway is going to be cranking with all the rides, and the games are going to be there for the kids. There's going to be something there for everyone. I can guarantee it, and it's always a good time.
Yeah.
It's always a good time.
And if you're watching,
good place to make memories.
absolutely. And if you're watching us, and if you're rich, donate money to the fair to keep it going. So.
We're always open for that as well.
And listen, I haven't checked my Mega Millions ticket, so I could be sitting here as a multi-millionaire. And if that's true, this will be the last show.
And it's being recorded too, so
Right.
we're good. So.
This will hold up in the court of law. Oh my goodness, what is that? What in the world is that? Just fair food. That's just rude, Ryan Broderson. You're just teasing me with that. I don't even know what that was. By the way, somebody should just be in charge of, for the Muscatine County Fair Facebook page, just taking pictures of all the fair food to make people hungry. What do you think about that idea?
I think that's a good job.
That's all you do is take pictures of the food and post it. Oh, my Lanta.
I'm going to bring that to the board and see if we can volunteer somebody for
You
that.
see people with like turkey legs walking around and you just think, God bless America.
You got to be able to sample it too.
Yes, yeah, right. That's boy. This sounds like I might be talking my way into a position on the fair board. Official food photographer and sampler. That's not a bad deal. All right, MuscatineCountyFair.com, July 18th through the 22nd. Parade. What time does the parade start, by the way?
You had to call me on that.
Oh, man.
1 o'clock.
1 p.m. this Sunday, 1 o'clock. Check it out. And if I'm being honest, I'll probably bring the kids because I don't think we've ever gone to the parade. We certainly have spent time and money at the fair, but not the parade. But I've heard
Right.
nothing but good things about the parade. I love West Liberty. I love downtown West Liberty. Just a great feel to it, and certainly the fairgrounds, and the fact that things just keep improving because it's all about preserving the history, but also being future ready. Ultimately,
The folks in West Liberty do a great job with the fair. The Chamber of Commerce, it's one of the better parades that's going to be in the area.
absolutely. Carol says, Carol McKillop says ribeye sandwiches on Facebook.
Oh,
And Kathy Watson
Yeah.
says, great job, Brian. I just want to share those with you.
Nope,
of
thank
course,
you.
the ribeye sandwiches. Holy moly.
Now,
Hey, Brian, guess
I'm
what?
getting hungry now.
That's part of the diet. Hold the bun. Give me 3 ribeyes.
Yes.
Just like that.
Those you got to get early. I think they ran out towards the end of last time.
They sold out of ribeyes?
right at the end of fair.
Oh, no. One of these days during the fair, when we're doing the show, I might just have to send.
I think we had to go to
Ryan.
Hy-Vee to get some
Oh,
afterwards.
that is just.
So
That's a nice little problem to have, isn't it? All right, Brian, we'll see you soon. Thank you again for coming, and just some great pictures from different events, activities, all connected to the fair. For any type of party, you can rent out space. There's different fundraisers. Brian's just pulling up random pictures. You can rent out space at the fair and support everything that goes on down there for sure. So Betsy, I want to send Betsy to the Toyota Muscatine Cart Cam because today, friends, is National Sugar Cookie Day. Speaking of things I can't have on my diet, and we're looking at the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam, which is set up at the front of the store, and right through Floral, you can see the mountain of Scotcheroos. Get your passport and go check out Scotcheroo Mountain. So Betsy is going to go right behind us to the bakery. And Betsy, I want you to see if you can find some sugar cookies, okay? Now, you know what those are, of course, right? If you don't, ask them, but they're... Okay. Oh, she's a hoot. So, yes, sir. Just unclip and you're good to go. Have fun at work, I guess. First day back. Thank you again, pal. Good to see you. All right, so Betsy is in the bakery. It's National Sugar Cookie Day. Celebrate responsibly. Let's see what she can find. What kind of trouble can Betsy get into when you send her to the bakery? Those are sugar cookies. Yeah, we'll accept that. We would also accept the... Oh, I like how she's pointing to it. Clever. Clever girl. Pointing to the sugar cookies. I would also encourage you to get some of the giant frosted sugar cookies. Oh, and you're going to see those right in that case. Kind of right there where she's turning. There were a bunch of the big frosted sugar cookies. And I'll tell you, another weakness of mine, and again, I've stuck to this diet, but boy, those bakery sugar cookies, last week with the 4th of July, they were in the shape of stars, and they had red, white, and blue frosting. Too good to be true. There's Mike Snook on camera. He's going to be happy about that. So go to the bakery, and maybe, you need the supplies to make sugar cookies at home. You'll be able to find them conveniently right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. So there comes... I like how she's focusing on the sugar. Yes, very good. Also, we have a sale on cords in the bakery as well, so don't miss that. All right. Okay, so 4th of July recap. Downtown Muscatine on the 4th of July was a lot of fun. It was hot. It was hot. I was outside on the 4th of July from like 12:15 until 7:30 p.m. Drank a lot of water and emceed the soapbox derby. And we have some video footage from the 2018 Muscatine Soapbox Derby, complete with audio. And you're going to get some perspective of the Soapbox Derby vehicles as they ascended down 3rd Street. Check this out. So these are coming down 3rd Street at speeds of anywhere from 35 to 45, 46 miles an hour in times of less than 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Unbelievable. So you're looking at Eric Purdy racing a soapbox derby car, and to the right on your screen is Stinky Philpott as they approach the finish line. You'll probably hear my voice. I can't get enough of myself. It's just such a cool event. I'm telling you. And look at that. That's a GoPro on a helmet. So, the Park Derby Facebook page. Who was hot on top of what was the building that Betsy was on the top of? The Clark House. Thank you. It was hot, and like I was sitting under the Monsanto tent, so I had some shade. But Betsy was. I mean, you were just baking in there. Do we have video of Bill Reimers? Was that going to show Bill going down in the Mutts cut car? Bill is just hilarious. So let's just look at this for a second. Again, we're looking.
And again, all of the hay bales.
So Bill drove the Mutt Cuts car, and Bill's just great. It was so much fun, and I hope that the Soapbox Derby continues. That's a guy that just has a lot of fun. Not the fastest vehicle, by the way. He was kind of rocking side to side at some point. Oh my gosh, super cool. So 4th of July was fun, and then Ryan Broderson was also kind of roving during the parade. If you have any pictures from the parade you want to show, feel free. The 4th of July parade, I thought it's, by the way, the first time I was able to watch the 4th of July parade in 5 years, so that was a new experience for me to be able to sit with my family and check it out. There you go. Look at that. That is a cool shot right there. I like that. That's a good perspective of downtown Muscatine. So you might have seen a fireworks show in your neighborhood that rivaled a big show. We were able to watch fireworks at our friend Cameron and Steve Truitt's house, and then in the background, you could see the city of Muscatine's fireworks. So that was a lot of fun, and I don't know, I just enjoyed that very much. So that was great. Happy belated 4th of July. I hope that you had fun and you barbecued and all that good stuff that comes along with it. We were, there you go. Wow, did you take that? That's cool. Holy moly. You have a lot more. If you want to scroll through some, there's nothing I love more than a fireworks picture, so I'm all in, man. Fireworks pictures in my life, and they never look as cool as that. Whoa, look at that. Can you zoom in just a hair on that last one? Wow, look at that color. That is so cool. Every time you try and take a picture of fireworks and it just looks terrible, Ryan Broderson apparently, they look like they could be on a perfect segue, and just keep it there, and I'll just talk over the MCSA fireworks was very successful this 4th of July anymore, and I'm not. But I think, and again, no spoilers here, I think the MCSA donation should be larger than last year. So thank you so much to everybody that helped out. Hello, everybody. What's up? Is this the whole team? Wow. Okay. What are you doing? Are you buying stuff? You're doing breakfast? Come around. This is awesome. Wilton Beavers making Wilton Beavers softball. Did somebody say hello, Quad Cities? We'll accept it. All right, I'm going to need a spokesperson. Hi, how are you? Welcome back. What's new?
Nothing. We're just going to state.
You're going to state. The Wilton Beaver softball team's going to state. You have to win. Wait, what? Well, you said you're going. Wait, what's that?
Because we're gonna win. We're gonna go state.
Do you play tonight?
Yep.
Okay. Who do you play tonight?
Bellevue.
Okay. Is the game in Wilton?
Yes.
What time?
7.
Tell everybody in that camera right there that they need to come watch the Wilton Beavers.
You need to come watch the Wilton Beavers at 7 in Wilton.
All right. I don't want to be rude, so if we can so we can keep it on Betsy's camera. I would like everybody to step up and introduce themselves into the microphone. Ready, go.
Shelby Owen.
Kelsey Drake.
Lexi Maurer.
Tessa Martell.
Mila Johnson.
Annabelle Grings.
Courtney Drake.
Taylor Garvin.
Lexi Walker. Payne Serrata.
Peyton, where'd your voice go? And when did you get so tall? Oh my gosh. All right, sorry.
I'm Mallory Lang.
Hi.
Emmy Koss.
Wait.
Chloe Wells.
Okay, so Wilton Beaver softball, you just have to beat Bellevue. Hey, look, there's the team. Look at that. There you are right there. That's cool. And Coach is back there too. Coach, where are you at? How you doing? So last time you were here, We were talking about the Breast Cancer Awareness Night. How did that go?
It turned out really, really well. We had a great turnout. We raised lots of money for Muscatine Radiology, and we were super excited.
One game till state. So win tonight. When would you play next?
We'll play next week in Fort Dodge.
Oh my gosh. You feeling confident, ladies?
Yes, sir.
Is there like a Wilton Beaver softball cheer that you do or anything that you? There is? Is it TV friendly? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, are we doing the one?
Oh, there's a whole thing. I don't know. There's a circle? Okay. I'm going to slide out of the way a little bit. All right. Wilton Beaver softball. So you just literally came in for breakfast, and then did you purposely take them on a tour of this part of the store? Did they even know? Oh, okay, good. This is the best bombing we've had. We still don't know what to. Maybe we'll call it. The baby was pretty awesome. No offense. Well, good luck tonight, and good luck at state. What do you think the final of the score is going to be tonight? 100-0?
Well, I mean, I hope so.
There's the confidence we need. All right, well, go enjoy breakfast, and thank you for stopping by. Good luck tonight. Good luck, Wilton Beaver softball. Playing tonight and then going to state if they win. That's super cool. Awesome. All right. I did not know that was going to happen. That made the show so much better. I could have sat here and rambled, but that was great. Wow. I guarantee you people were just like, what is going on in that part of the store? And they'll think that was me, my coworkers. That Tony brings in all the loud people. That was awesome. That was a total photo bomb or Hy-Vee today bombing or drop by, whatever you want to call it. That was fun. Good luck to the Wilton Beavers. We're all sitting here like, that was cool, right? We had no idea. So, yeah, I don't even know what else to say. It's all meaningless after that. That was so great. Like, that's wonderful. Good luck to the Wilton Beavers. Okay, National Sugar Cookie Day. Celebrate that today. Go by the bakery. The Scotcheroo Mountain. Can we cut to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam to show you Scotcheroo Mountain? If only we could legally play the Jurassic Park theme song. Da-na-na-na-na. Look at that mountain of Scotcheroos. Those were all the ones that Jake Hardman and the crew in the bakery were making. So each one of those Scotcheroos were handmade, like 15,000 of them. And that might be a slight exaggeration, but I'm just going to go with that number. That's a lot of Scotcheroos. And the post on Facebook, a lot of fun comments from people. Please come out and buy those Scotcheroos and check that out. Okay, so laundry and paper sale. Two things I want to mention before we go. There is a laundry and paper sale that has some great deals in it. Ryan, I think I emailed you those, so we're going to pull those up in a second. Thank you. He's looking at me like, I got it ready, dude. You don't even have to say all that. So there you go. This kicks off Friday the 3rd. By the way, it's Friday the 13th, and we're going to get to our Friday the 13th ad, and I'm going to watch a scary movie. But for now, paper and laundry sale. Check it out. Listen, people think, I can't wait to grow up. It's going to be so fun. And then you get excited about buying this stuff. I mean, stay young forever, right? Listen, I know that you need this stuff, and I'm not underselling the fact that these are good deals, but boy, does buying this stuff make you feel boring after a while. But please come and get it. We need it. We need you to buy all the... And by the way, nobody likes buying toilet paper. Not one person. But if you can get it at a discount... And it's not John Wayne toilet paper. You know what John Wayne toilet paper is, right, guys and girl? I'll tell you, it's rough around the edges and don't take crap from nobody. How about that? That's pretty good. There goes my pen. I'll get that later. Friday the 13th ad. What time is it? We can stretch this out a little bit if we need to. What the Friday the 13th ad? That's how we described the toilet paper in college, John Wayne. Somebody described that to me. That wasn't mine, by the way. And I actually edited it for the sake of this show. So Friday the 13th is this Friday. I'm super happy with how this local ad came out. I love that my graphic designer, Jessica, took my theme and ran with it, which is, of course, the Friday the 13th movie series. And 13 coupons. You got to clip those coupons and use them. I know Delmer's got all his coupons ready to go for the Friday the 13th sale. And Ryan, there is one thing I want to focus on in this ad. So you see where it says grown by Kruger Farms, the corn. Can you zoom in on that for a second? So this is Friday the 13th, Muscatine grown sweet corn, a 5-pack for $2.13. Don't miss that one. And that corn, it's grown down the road at Kruger Farms. They're great people. We love the homegrown stuff here at Hy-Vee, and we're going to have more of it. From the musk melons, so good, to the corn, everything you need, you can find it right here. Thank you to Brian McKillop from the Muscatine County Fair Board for joining us. Please, again, if you want a chance to win these wristbands, $60 value, use the hashtag Muscatine County Fair in the Facebook stream. Otherwise, I'll just put them on this wrist right here, this not as chubby wrist, since the weight loss, my wrist size going down a little. And comment hashtag Muscatine County Fair. We'll set you up with these. That's very nice of Brian. And thanks to the Wilton Beaver softball team for stopping by the show and for coming to have breakfast with us. I'm very excited to go and say hi to them and, I don't know, maybe eat breakfast with them or just say hi and thanks for coming. And that was a total surprise, and what a great thing to have on a Monday. That is for sure. My family and I spent a lot of time at the pool this weekend. I got a little sunburn in weird places, so, you know, just like spots on my back. That's what I meant. I didn't mean anything else. Just like a spot that I didn't get sunscreen, like right here. Not so much here, although I could use it right here, but more like in this quadrant. Trying to be less of a man. So a lot of weird sunburn spots. We went to the Lost Island Water Park on Friday in Waterloo. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it was a good time. I don't know what else to tell you. And then, of course, the Muscatine Aquatic Center, where we have a pass, is great. I had my boys with me yesterday, and we were the first 3 people in the water. We were in line waiting for them to open right at noon. And if I had it my way, Rich Climbs at Parks and Rec, I would open the pool on the weekends at 11, but that's just me. 10:30 or 11. That just a suggestion, friendly suggestion. I would open it a little bit earlier. That's just me. But listen, I love the Aquatic Center, and we're pool rats. That's what I'm getting to. We are pool rats, and it's okay because I was a pool rat growing up for sure. You get to the point where you're like no lifeguards and stuff, and you know, yeah. Little fun story. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. They were worried that something had happened in the pool. It was just a grape. So please do not throw grapes in the pool. I don't have to say anything else, but Mary Nitzel is very brave, and it was just a grape. So when I saw Mary yesterday, I said, don't worry, I brought the grapes, which of course was a joke because you can't bring food into the pool. But you can buy concessions, which is staffed by your friends here at Hy-Vee. That's it. Thank you for watching. We'll do a show tomorrow on Tuesday at 8:30. Win these wristbands and go Wilton Beaver softball. Good luck taking on Bellevue. And I hope to be able to sit here tomorrow on Tuesday and tell you that the Wilton Beavers are indeed going to state. This is Tony Tone, Hy-Vee@gmail.com. Check out the program on MPW Cable, Channel 5 at 7:30 and 10:30 p.m. Thanks to our friends at RE/MAX. Shout out to the RE/MAX crew, Dave Armstrong and everybody, for letting us be on their TV channel, which is pretty cool. You just got done looking at a house listing, and now you're seeing this mug. Hello. It's good to be back with you, and we'll do it again tomorrow. All right. Brooke was a fan of my John Wayne toilet paper comment. I just saw that on Facebook. I try, Brooke. I'll try and do better tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community. Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.